Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Roger Gilbert reporting for Milling and Grain magazine. And where am I? I'm in San Paulo, Brazil, attending the last day, unfortunately it is, of Victam Latam 2025. It's been a real pleasure being here. It's a fantastic show. I mean, these exhibits are second to none. And I'm very pleased to say that I've bumped into Giuseppe Bigliani from AGI. Giuseppe, welcome.
Hello, Roger. Good to see you again, and this time in San Paulo, Brazil.
Yeah, and tell us your position. You're in charge of the feed platform development, you tell me.
Yes, that's correct. I work for AGI, a Canadian company, but I am in charge. I am the director for the feed milling platform, business development in Latin America.
Yeah, and right behind you there, we've got some words on the wall, obviously in Portuguese. What does that say?
Well, this is that it's saying that for all the best projects and special projects, everything starts with A. Of course, AGI.
Yeah, a nice way to start off even this conversation. So what is AGI, starting off, what is AGI doing here in principle at this particular show?
Well, in this particular show, we are here because we have the largest manufacturing facility in Brazil and the most automated facility. That all the facilities we have in the world, around the world, I believe now we have 30 or 31. But the largest is here in Brazil, nearby in the Sao Paulo state. And we are here because we have lots of customers and we are taking care of them. They are visiting us and also promoting our products, services, and all the projects that we are doing.
That's really interesting that AGI, a Canadian company, sees this as a really key marketplace to be in.
Yes, it is a key market. You know, Brazil is one of the 5 largest feed producers in Latin America.
Yeah.
Even we have, in this hemisphere, we have 2 more. We have America, United States, but also we have Mexico.
Yeah.
So it's a huge potential because basically 3 countries in Latin America are in the 6th largest feed producers. So for us, it's very important if it's related to feed, the platform that I am working with, but also for agribusiness, grain, material handling, storage, fertilizers, air systems, aspiration, everything. We have 35 different divisions in our company.
Amazing. And do you think that's appreciated widely? Because, you know, we have to come to Brazil and learn what Brazil is doing, whereas, I mean, we should be all aware of that anyway. I mean, it's such a significant larder of soybeans, maize, you name it, even wheat.
The ethanol industry also is growing super fast now.
I mean, just an aside, I see that ethanol is about 2/3 of the price of normal fuel, gasoline.
That's correct.
And and then it's cheap as well.
Yes.
So I think this is a very dynamic economy, and I can understand why you focus on it.
And also Brazil now is exporting more and more grains and different products.
Yeah.
Okay, due to the situation we are living around the world. So also we are working on a big project for a port facility, and this will be one of the largest at worldwide level to deliver grain.
In Brazil, from Brazil.
In Brazil. Yeah. I cannot say anything about this moment right now, but the world will know pretty soon about what we are doing in a big port facility in Brazil.
I'm intrigued, and we certainly, on behalf of our readers, we want to know first if you're able, once you're ready to say something, but that would be very interesting. Yes. So what sort of visitors have you had here? I mean, it's a beautiful show. The stands are exquisite. In fact, somebody told me that their stand here is better than what the IPPE stand is.
Yes.
But do you think that this is competing as a potential potential meeting place for the industry in Latin America over time?
I consider yes, it is. Although most of the companies that you see around here in the exhibition are Brazilian companies due to the situation that is not easy to import to Brazil from other countries due to the import duties and things like that. So lots of manufacturing facilities or companies, even European companies or American companies, have even Asian companies have some type of manufacturing facility or assembly plant or things like that.
Yeah.
Because the situation of importing equipment or other things here. So for that reason, the market is so big, you need to have something here in order to be able to compete with the local companies. But the potential is huge, it's growing very fast, and they need lots of new technology and innovation, and this is the reason because we are here.
Yeah, and please feel free not to answer this question, but do you think that the tariffs might have an impact on Brazil's ability to export or to take equipment in? I mean, is that a concern, or is it settling down, do you think?
I believe probably it's having some type of impact, but I believe things will change. If you go and see countries like Mexico, they're already talking about tariffs again for all the countries importing, because I believe the commercial balance, everyone is looking for a balance that we don't have in some of the countries or some of the places. So I believe this will change. Maybe affecting at the beginning, but it's going to be different. The industry is going to be different, all the industries, because of that.
And do you see development in Latin America going ahead, given that it's got this solid base in Brazil?
Yes, for us, exporting out of Brazil to Latin America sometimes is not very easy, and mainly because the freight cost. Okay, because to go from Brazil, we have to go all the way down via Patagonia or all the way up via Panama Canal, which is also expensive. We, from Brazil, we export via truck to the countries around Brazil, is what we are doing right now. But things will change. Latin America is growing, in particular in the feed milling industry, is growing very fast. So for that reason, AGI is working harder in everything related to processes, equipment, and related to production of protein, animal and vegetable protein. We need to feed the world.
Yeah. Well, I'm pleased to hear you say that, because that's one of the drivers for the magazine, is that we have to keep an eye on what we're doing to feed this growing world population. And that's what you mentioned last time, actually. I can remember your presentation from the first Victam Latam. So it sounds to me like this platform here, this exhibition as a platform, is going to grow in future.
That's correct, Roger. We are growing, and we are making this operation that we have in Brazil also a very good operation for Latin America. So it's what we are working with, to be closer to the markets that we are covering in Latin America. So the potential is big, and we are transferring more and more technology to Brazil for the Latin markets. And also, we cannot forget that across the pond is Africa, another big market.
And do you have a word or two for the people who should have been here this week, who might have overlooked the importance of coming? What would you say to those who didn't arrive?
Well, we saw lots of people, of course, from Brazil, but also from Latin America, different countries. Maybe not from the countries in the north, like Mexico, people from Central America, but the potential is huge. And I believe we need to promote more the event and to show the potential we have here. But of course, we have also very important event at the IPPE in the end of January in Atlanta. But also, this is very important because people from Latin America, it's going to be easier for them to come to this event.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but
Well,
it's great to see you.
Yeah,
Roger.
well, Giuseppe, thank you very much for spending a few minutes with us and explaining what you have. I mean, it sounds to me like Brazil is the place to be. And between this and IPPE, I mean, the Americas are the place to be.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So see you around.
yeah.
Roger, you are around the world traveling. So see you around. Happy, and thank you for this opportunity to show to your audience
Yeah.
with AGI and what we are doing.
Yeah. Thank you,
for the world.
Giuseppe. Thank you.